Well, Bellarmine can't guard everything, and if they're going to force Louisville into threes, that's exactly what they want to do.
James slapped it off the window.
They have an advantage in terms of size and quickness. They have to somehow figure out a way to utilize it.
Withers feeds James. Offensive foul.
This is what we're talking about, Wes. You got to get going to the basket.
It'll be on Duvall.
You don't want to settle for anything here.
Trying to take bets down to the post. Huntley Hatfield around for James's three. Big shot by Mike James.
Well, Ellis can create such problems when he gets down low like that. Draws the defense. They can't get back to James.
James down the lane trying to answer. He does just that. He gets the basket and the foul, and the Cards are back in front. Look at the replay again. Good use of the pivot foot there in the lane, and that's we've seen the Cards get into the paint.
This was their fourth losing season in the last 77 years. It's a very proud program.
This is one of the true, I hate to say blue bloods because they're red and black, but they're that level of program.
Deontay Green, or check it, that's Brandon Huntley Hatfield. They'll kick it out for a three ball, and it's up and good. And finally, the first basket for Louisville here today.
Two subs set to check in for Florida State, one for Louisville the next time out. James hit from behind. Here's Ellis for three. They need it, they got it as Ellis drains the three ball.
Well, we've got a number of NBA scouts in the building. Had a couple conversations earlier, and I'm assuming that he would be the guy they're here watching.
Well, that time scored right over him, and Mike James is letting the big fella hear it.
Got it back. Carving his way past three defenders. Up and in for James. And there was a foul.
And after that, you cap that off with a penetration. Watch the penetration by Ellis. Realizes he gets the finish to come over. Gets the ball, dumps it off.
Curry with 1 of 2 at the line for the Cardinals has tied the game. And now a block inside by Mike James on the drive from Smith. Shot clock down to 6. Take away. Ellis behind the back. What a feed. James.
Well, they can't make the pass inside, and Ellis looking the entire time. That's not a fancy pass. That's the only pass he can make in that situation. You know, it wasn't like a Harlem Globetrotters.
Yep, you've said it, and it's gone down numerous times tonight. Late in the clock, Ellis kicks it to the far corner. Brandon Huntley Hatfield, that's a big-time three. It ties the game.
Joyner's trying to guard Huntley Hatfield. Huntley Hatfield's got to get down on the block.
Gets it inside with James. James, a little turnaround off the window. Senior from Durham, right up the road. Playing in front of a lot of family and friends here now, and Louisville trying to make the comeback. James got it.
And a foul.
And a foul, yes. Second foul.
So Thomas throws the ball away. Nice recovery by Huntley Hatfield. And this, now if you're Thomas, you just get out of the way.
Belt started the game with a triple for Syracuse and a turnover. Ellis up ahead. James, yes, and one.
Gets the deflection. Ellis looking ahead. Finds his teammate. Mike James was able to finish through the contact. And of course,
Ellis, here's James with a quick strike and one. He'll be at the line as well.
Louisville looking to run. Ellis gets it out to James quickly, who's able to finish through the contact. And then, of course, finding the camera to be able to run through multiple screens and get to his sweet spot at the top of the key.
Gerard with 21 to lead all scorers. Mintz with a tip in the theft. He's got Gerard out in front. Gerard going in strong, and it's blocked.
Finish over Mike James. Is it going to work? Joe Girard's not a dunker, and at this level.
1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Huntley Hatfield. Here's the corner jumper by James. On the money, a three-pointer.
Green, but Mike James makes up for it on the other end of the floor. Three-ball corner pocket is good for the freshman.
There's James off the bounce, spinning on Cam Hildreth, and the tip won't go for Curry. Second effort from James, and he will go to the line with a chance at three, the very talented redshirt freshman.
He has talent, though. And when you're trying to find the bright spots in this Louisville season, Mike James is that guy. A redshirt freshman who has, the other guy that I think you've been waiting for since his freshman season is Jalen Withers off the bench.
Appleby to the cup for two.
Withers a guy who...
Ellis split it to Stripe. Under 6 to go. Appleby trapped and he turns it over. James in the open court with the stop.
Knew Appleby was going to try to come back with it.
Into the post for Huntley Hatfield. James drives right by Bradford for two. James in the waning seconds. Answers right back. Mike James is a player now. Hildreth dropped it off for Marsh. Couldn't handle the pass, and Curry escapes with it. James in transition. Right to the rim, and a chance at three for Mike James.
There, we talked about the growth of James. He's really started to come on.
14 points for the Tigers off 9 Louisville miscues. Mike James.
Nice take and finish. It's way early, Evan, but that's the first team All-ACC guy right there.
Wow. Shot clock was winding down, and James, off the Ellis creation, has a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, we talked about his size. That was a really nice find. And at 6'5", he's going to do a lot of that. He's going to have some deep threes.
Mike James. What's the call? Blocker charge. It's a block. Count the basket for James.
And this is the thing, it scares you with Ellis. He gets hung up in the air with, but makes the play. And how about Ellis?
Louisville coming off an 83-70 loss at Clemson. The ACC's #1. James with the stuff.
What does BC have to do to neutralize him on defense?
Well, I think you cannot give him open looks. I think that's the thing right there. He's a guy that's a volume scorer.
Here comes James in transition on Zachary. Something that Louisville needs more of. There's the drive now. Great pass in the reverse for the red-hot Mike James. Good job by Trainer off their bench to find James. 6 buckets in their last 7 attempts. Mike James in double figures with 10.
Terry High School?
No.
All right, he went to Oak Hill too.
Thank you.
Mike James with 2. How much longer he's going to go? Probably another couple years at least.
Yeah.
But going to go down and see the Lakers play the Knicks on Tuesday.
Mike James doing his LeBron impression, getting out on the break to finish. And right now, Louisville cutting into this lead.
You got to put a hand up. You got to at least make them see something. Their hands are down. They're higher percentage.
And one.
There we go, Mike James. Like we said, Mike, hell of a player, man. He works hard, and he's going to be a special player down the road.
Practice today. They said if they trap the inbound pass, slip in, make yourself available. And that's great recognition right there by Mike James, right? Sometimes when you're a younger player, you get lost in the chaos of the game.
As this play progresses.
Shot clock winding down into the lane. Scoop to the hoop, beats the buzzer, Mike James.
Right now, it looks like they're looking to see if the shot was off in time. Don't see any light come on. Yeah, I think he got it off.
Clean.
Yeah, plenty of time. Yeah, definitely well.
I think it's how they're giving up those buckets. Straight line drives, that time breakdown in their transition deep.
Go inside again, and another opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
And then right here, the and one, a beautiful curl cut. Put Miami, I believe, at 18 points off of turnovers. That's really the story of this game, despite Louisville continuing to play.
Trying to close that gap. Under 5 seconds to shoot. James turns around, puts it up. Count it. Plus the foul for the freshman Mike James.
Excellent body control right here. Again, reverse it, take the head.
A lot of teams in the ACC teetering either on the bubble or near the bubble. That's unacceptable.
So things have shifted a little bit. The ACC currently ticketed for 5 teams in the field. Inside Mike James, fouled and one. They have another at Notre Dame, but 2 quad 1 opportunities still too.
Yeah, they do, and they're going to need, though, Louisville.
It was here Wednesday night against Virginia, the 7th-ranked team in the country. Once again, the shot clock is down. Here's Mike James with 3 on the timer. Mike James for 2.
Oh, what a pass there. Terrific pass by Mike James.
He is a really good shooter, but also a very smart player.
Hokies have made 4 of their last 5 from distance. Mike James! Strong finish.
Shot clock winding down. Here's J.J. Traynor. You think he is a big key for the Cards today. And now Mike James slashing on the baseline, and he gets the roll with a tough take.
Happening on the other side of the floor, which is where they get their back cut. So they're going to... He had a play the other night against Clemson. He blocked his shot, took off, ran the floor, got a lob on the other end. Very, very good play for Ryan Dunn.
He came over to say hi to you pre-game.
Know him. We tried to recruit him when I was at Georgia. When he left Indiana, I've known him a long time. He was a young player when I was coaching at Indiana. The dribbles matter. They're not wasted. They're out in front, and he's in an attacking mode.
Double team nearly forced a turnover, and Mike James finishes, and he's up to 18 with a chance at another 3-point play.